Hi, this is Matt Yetter, Sherlock Home Inspections. Phone number is 971-212-7481. Website address is yourinspectionneeds.com. Today's date is Tuesday, September 2nd, 2025. The address for inspection today is 15599 Jewelberry Avenue, Sandy, Oregon, 97055. We are about to perform a video inspection of the property's main sewer line through the side yard exterior cleanout. The equipment being used today is the Rigid C-Snake. This is one of the best sewer cameras in the market today. Before we begin this video inspection, it is to be noted that some sewer pipes made of clay, concrete, cast iron, asbestos, and Orangeburg may be in good working order and may never have had a clogged or sewer backup before. However, due to real estate transactions, attorneys, and lawsuits, Sherlock Home Inspection must recommend the following to meet the current codes. All sewer pipes should be watertight, made of cast iron, ABS, 3034, HDP, pipe with all appropriate fittings and couplers. All sewer pipes should be free from breaks, offsets, separations, tree roots, bellies, and party sewers. Sherlock Home Inspections recommends replacing any sewer pipe that does not meet these specifications. Here we go. We are in PVC pipe. We are running some water from the half bathroom sink to ensure that our pipe is watertight and is going to remain watertight throughout this inspection. Pipe shows no recent signs of blockage, buildup, or backup. A little bit of marginal pitch through here. Once we reach the lateral, I'm going to turn off the water, drain everything out of the pipe. Curious to see how the pipe reacts with the water turned off. So there's a little bit of marginal pitch, maybe even a little bit of a belly or a sag in the line. So again, we have a little bit of marginal pitch right here where, up until this point everything's been flying through really nicely. Camera head goes underwater for a little bit and then pops out of it as we make the turn. So again, we'll reach the end of the line and our drain pipe should drain. So when we turn off the water, drain everything out of the pipe, it should drain and not just leave a whole bunch of residual stuff there. So we're going to run a test on it once we reach the end of the line. We're going to transition to 3034 piping there. That signifies transitioning pipe size, 3-inch pipe into 4-inch pipe. Signifies transitioning pipe materials, PVC into 3034 plastic. And then lastly, this is a branch off of the city lateral piping. And even though we enter into city lateral piping here, technically all of this will be buyer owner responsibility throughout the entire length, start to finish. Here's the end. So I'm going to turn off the water, drain everything out of the pipe, look at the pipe one more time in reverse. Okay, there's still the tail end of the water draining out right now. We're going to start pulling the camera head back in just a second here. And again, the idea is that with the water off, it goes ahead and drains right on out. So kind of like that, you can see everything. Even though there's some stuff that's still going through, everything is still attempting to make its way out. little bit of residual stuff hanging on there. Pretty minor, all things considered. So you can see kind of what happens when water goes slower through here. You have this tendency for buildup. So there's a little bit of like plaquey buildup. So I would recommend having a sewer scope performed every 2 to 3 years, keeping an eye on the pipe. There's also something called professional pipe jetting maintenance, where you put some pressurized water down the pipe and blow all of this out. That may be required, periodically. It's pretty minor at this point right now, but so again, I would recommend monitoring. The sewer pipe looks like it's working. It's doing what we need it to do. It passes inspection today, but I'd recommend having a sewer scope performed every 2 to 3 years, keeping an eye on things, and then of course do that jetting maintenance as needed. And then if conditions ever worsen, obviously some repairs could be required in the future. So there's just some areas where we don't have a really strong downhill pitch that will need to be monitored, and then of course because of the tendency for buildup to happen, might need to do that maintenance. But again, if you take a snapshot of the property currently today, the pipe appears to be in working condition and passes inspection.